He
So
had 7 blocks.
yeah. But no, I was impressed with them. Philly, hey, Tyrese Maxey.
Man, Harden was diming that boy, bro. Like if Harden just play like that, if he probably need to stop shooting 17 shots. He probably just need to just play point guard and just shoot 10 shots a game. There'd be
Yeah,
so much, man.
I didn't realize that though. They say he only shooting 13 shots a game with Philly.
Okay,
So
okay. So he been doing it. Okay. He had 17, but he probably was open a couple of times and just took a couple extra shots. I ain't saying he a ball. I just like Harden as the point guard. He just
Philly
way
looked good.
he's so
I didn't.
cold as a point guard, bro.
Did I pick Toronto?
I don't think so. I think you picked Philly, but you might have
Yeah.
picked Toronto, but I think it was just like that series. Didn't nobody really know. We didn't know how. I didn't know like Maxi
We
was
gonna
gonna go.
see
I didn't
though.
know Maxi and Tobias was gonna go off like that.
We gotta see though, because I was 38. But it's always game one. I always like game twos because the adjustments. But man, I ain't gonna lie, my guys look good yesterday, man. Golden
Oh, Golden
State.
State. Hey,
Woo!
Curry came off the bench. They pulled him at the last minute. At first, they were supposed to start him over Jordan Poole, and they just Curry. I guess Curry probably just said, "I come off the bench." That's crazy
Man.
for a superstar to
Jordan
accept that
Poole,
role, dog.
man, it's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
It's crazy how good he's got.
Yeah,
Uh, Jordan Poole, man.
bro. The Warriors really like the Spurs. Like I said, with better. They probably just got better guard
The
overall.
crazy part, we was all wrong. They ain't even play young dog, but they was just insane, man. Joker looked tired. They got all them guys on the perimeter. I think he shot. He was
They
12 for
impressed me, bro.
25.
Look how Draymond looked last night. I know he had 9 assists, 6 rebounds,
Yeah,
something like that.
but they just they boom, man. Like I said, like they really like they was in sync. You
It's hard not to
dangerous
cheer for
though.
Draymond, honestly, bro. It's hard not to cheer for the Warriors, bro. That
Nah,
might
man.
be the team I want to.
I'm a Warriors fan, so I'm happy to see them back in the playoffs.
I'm just hard not to like Clay Curry. Like I'm just
Clay
saying,
was
they
came
don't really. They
good
just
in the
go play
first half.
ball. They don't be here. They just play
Yeah,
ball,
man.
bro.
Clay came out good in the first half. Iguodala was looking good.
Yeah, Wiggins. All
Porter,
Wiggins got to do is just hit shots and just play
he
defense. He's better
looked
than Harrison
great.
Barnes for sure.
He's the X factor though. He can't.
Yeah,
Wiggins can't
he's
let
the
his
X
game
factor.
fall off like that. I didn't
That's
really
why I
watch.
think when they play Phoenix, I think they can beat Phoenix because what you talk about, it's just about matchups. Like they could put Wiggins on Booker, and that's the only player that can really score a 35 a
Yeah.
game. So it's like
Then
the
you
Suns.
make it
I'm
Jay
concerned about their
Crowder.
offense.
Yeah, the problem with the Suns is if Booker's not going for 35, even if you match his 35, you're still going to need, uh, Crowder, Bridges, Ayton, all those guys to match the production of the other stars.
Right, Chris Paul can
So
score, but is he gonna really be trying? He's
he's
gonna have a
picking
tough matchup
spots.
against Curry.
He got
Yeah,
to pick his spots too, since he
yeah,
about to
he's
be 30.
37 years old too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so he spots. So the thing with the Warriors though is that's what I like. If Steph is not playing well, can they, you know, really go out and still,
bro. Sorry, I just think they can like. I think they like this. Remember the Spurs?
yeah,
They won all the championships without Kawhi. Then when Kawhi came, he stretched their run like you said. I think that's what
yeah,
Kuminga and Poole. Kuminga and Poole gonna do like you said, and Wiseman. Bro, I can see Curry winning like 5 championships, bro, or 6. I
he
mean,
could
that's probably
possibly
reaching,
get
but
six.
they got 3 already. So,
He had three. He can definitely. That's what Duncan won his last one at like 38. So
oh
he
yeah.
could stretch it out, his run. But no, it's just interesting, man.
He
Like
definitely gonna have to. He might definitely have to. They all might have to just bow to Jordan Poole and be like, "You the best player on the team now, bro." Eventually, they're gonna have to do
like I
that.
say, they don't mind it though, because they can let him get that confidence and do
Yeah,
that.
that's what I
Because
like about Curry and Draymond. They so selfless. Like Curry, for a superstar to come off the bench like that, like I'm Steph Curry. He could have said, "Hell no, I ain't coming off the bench."
but
That nigga
he
came off
said
the bench, bro.
that he wanted to. I think he wanted to be in the closing lineups, and the only way he could really do that and play his 6 minute spurts with the closing lineups,
Oh, right, is
uh,
to come off the bench.
he
Right.
came on. But man, that
They look
line,
good, man.
Wiggins, Curry, Poole, Clay, and and Draymond is. dangerous.
The five
That's
best players, right? I just wish they had. What they had? Wise Air really be. I just like. It's just like people be talking about like
was
we don't know how
looking
good he
good.
is here, but it's a 7-footer though that can play.
But
Like
Bielisa looked good. Him and Porter played. They played. They're like 6'8". So with Bielisa's 6'9".
man,
So they
Belisa be going off sometimes too, dog. He be going crazy sometimes, though.
noticed yesterday too. Like he missed some shots, but he by putting the ball on the floor. Joker. Joker was looking gas. He was looking like slow this bitch. But nah, I'm excited. So what's the first game today? Atlanta and
And
Miami.
Miami at 1. Yep. I think Trey Young, John Collins playing too.
Oh
John
yeah,
Collins. So I feel
they
comfortable
need
about
him.
beating 6 now.
Trade up. That's how. That's why I picked Atlanta last year against the Knicks. I felt like they got the best player, and you're just gonna be dangerous when you got somebody that has the ability to drop like 38. And then when Trey can pass so well, like I'm not gonna lie, I missed the bad. I'm about to expose myself. I thought Colin Sexton was gonna be better than Trey. It's just because he was shooting a lot, and I'm like, well, the ball dude got the ball a lot. Of course he gonna. And he had went through like a crazy bad shooting stretch, but I didn't know his passing was that elite.
Yeah, the dude was top 5 in
One
scoring
I
pass.
part of it why went at him is because it was a Steph comparison, but the fact that I can admit it, he's a better passer than Steph. Like he can pass it on a string and he can dribble. Trey is good, man. He dynamic. That's why I was pissed that like it shouldn't even came down to a play in. But
Yeah, they
it's
should
just
have got the 6 seed, bro.
I thought that, but it's just some guys perform when the lights come on, and he's one of
And
those
that's
players.
Trey. That's why I'm like. That's why I'm like. I feel comfortable with Miami in 6 just because like even when I thought John Collins and Capella was on, and Trey, like you said, Trey good enough to get them 2 games. But John
Yeah,
Collins playing now and Gallinari been looking good, so they might beat them niggas though. Honestly, bro.
he was good enough to get uh 2 against Milwaukee last year.
Oh yeah, he did get 2 against Milwaukee. Man, Trey nice though. Yeah, that's why
He
we
not
can't really put Ja. Yeah, I mean, I know what we're saying about Ja, but I just think that Ja potential because he got that like Derrick Rose, like he can.
well.
But
What Ja is, and Ja, he showed me a lot. He shot bad in the second half yesterday, but he was aggressive. The thing with Ja is they so early ahead. I mean, at the schedule, and then if you look at it like the leaps, like Ja has pretty much been a winner since he been in the league. You know, they just missed out on the playoffs his first season,
his first
but
season,
he has
then they
to get
went
them.
when they jumped to 56 win. Nobody expected them to jump to second
Yeah,
seed. They are ahead of schedule.
Trey ain't even won
So if
56
they
games.
lose, I'm not gonna be one of the ones that said they choked and all that. They really competing. Minnesota just got better
No,
players, bro.
they remind me of those early Sonics. I mean, OKC teams. Like
Right.
even when OKC, they got beat by Dallas. Dallas was the higher seed, but
I remember that. I remember that.
it wasn't like I'm like, oh, OKC choked. They just lost to
Oh, they lost that series when Durant hit the game winner in game 1. That was the series they lost. Remember, OKC Durant hit the game winner in game 1. It hit the rim and then went in. Like I think that
well,
might
it's
have been.
Dirk had like 48 in one of them games. He was in God mode. Dirk,
Hey, KD my guy, but Durant might have been. I mean, Dirk was top 5 in the NBA at that point. But
man,
Durant was
Dirk
still like,
was killing them, dog. Dirk was abusing them. What I like is I just love like it's cool seeing guys dominate athletically, but it's just a difference when a guy just get into his spot, spinning off your ass, doing whatever he want. It seemed like the game slowing down for him, and I kind of saw that a little. Dirk did that, but like that's what Anthony Edwards was showing me, man. Like the playoffs really exposes that. Really, that quality comes to the top. Your team got to be in sync. You got to be like the Warriors where everybody really know their roles. But what makes the Warriors great was Steph is an MVP type talent. So like what it is Memphis got to get to that. And they was balling with them. Like I say, Minnesota was hitting some tough shots. But I just like Memphis has to make an adjustment. But I like what I saw from Cat. He was banging him. He was taking it to the rim. That's gonna make him great.
Yeah, they don't have if Jaren Jackson keep getting in foul trouble because Steve Adams cannot guard Karl-Anthony Towns. Nobody can really. I mean,
Yeah,
Embiid
that's
might. I'm saying Embiid probably the one that's athletic that can keep up with him. That's about it.
see, the thing is with Memphis is they got guys who they kind of remind me a little with Utah. I mean, they have a lot of guys who can get hot, Jordan Clarkson, Bogdanovich, but it's not really like a clear cut number two
It's
for
not.
Mitchell.
Because remember,
So
Dylan Brooks. To me, Dylan Brooks was the best last year, second best last year. But this year, it was Bane and it was Jaren Jackson. It was even
Dame,
Trey Tyus Jones, the other dude that backed up. John Morant was going crazy. Tyus
uh,
Jones, like, first point guard.
yeah, Tyus Jones. Trey is his brother.
Oh,
Tyus
yeah, that's
Jones.
Trey. Trey Jones, Spurs. Yeah.
Yeah, Tyus was looking good too. Like they got a lot of pieces, but the playoffs really come down to, and this is why the Bucks are dangerous. Whereas Middleton is not as good as Giannis, but some games he like, well, fuck it, just give me the ball. I'm gonna cook
Well,
this.
some game he did. He had 40
Yeah,
points,
every
44.
20 finals or some shit like that. It was
He had
crazy.
one of the games he had like 42 or 44 or something like that.
But I think he averaged 25 or 26.
Yeah,
You
he just
just need
averaged.
a
I think
guy
Giannis
like
just averaged 30 something. Yeah.
Giannis that was beautiful.
Yeah, the thing about Giannis though, Giannis don't really care about like
I ain't gonna
somebody
lie.
outscore him.
The Nets beat the Bucks because that's the only team I'm scared of the Warriors. I think the Warriors can beat anyone. I would pick them. I will root for them, but I just think Giannis in 7 games may fuck around and do what he did last year. This nigga fuck around, bitch 45 against these
I know.
niggas.
That's why I'm like. That's why I'm scared with the Nets too. That nigga Giannis averaged like 45 in the last 5 games against the Bucks.
Man, but
And then
the Nets are like, and that's how good KD and Kyrie are. Meaning, just those two will be able to keep those guys in it. And then KD is like really at the top of his powers where it's like you're not gonna see him get rattled. The game gonna be close and he's like, man, just give me the ball, bro. I'm gonna make the right play. And then at the end of the day, I don't gotta make the right play. I can just pull up on you. So I think I see a lot of him picking his spots too. Guys like you started seeing it with the Bucks, but I think guys like Giannis, Curry, Durant, even though Bron not in the playoffs this year, a lot of these guys like let's just get to the postseason and we're gonna go crazy.
yeah, that's
So
true.
it's exciting, man. I love this. I love this. Like last year, I watched the playoffs, but I'm really excited because the Warriors back. So I'm
Yeah,
happy.
remember the Warriors didn't even. I was so pissed when they lost that play-in. The both play-in.
Oh, I
Like,
was
come
hurt,
on,
bro.
man.
I
Y'all,
damn near wanted to cry. I was like, Draymond, how the F did you miss that?
man. The
And
Warriors.
I ain't lie too. They was low key cheating for the Warriors at the end of that game. They was giving them
I remember you saying that too. Like I'm a Warriors still.
they
Try
was
to get a
giving
nigga
them
that
some
game.
foul calls. They like, please get in the playoffs, Steph. But Ja
Yeah.
was an
I'm looking at the
but
West. I mean, the only team I'm going for the Warriors in the West. Like I just like Chris Paul. I want
I
him to
want
get
to see him get
but
one too. But if it
yeah,
came down to it between Chris and Steph, man, I need Steph to get that ring.
I gotta go with Steph, man.
I need
Steph
Steph
gotta
to
get
get
that.
a ring.
He gotta get that Finals MVP, man. That's all he need.
I love Chris Paul, but he really should have got it last year. Y'all was up 2-0, bro. Y'all didn't close it. I'm
I think
sorry.
even if Chris Paul don't get it, he if Chris Paul don't get Finals MVP, he's still in the debate for top 5 point guards, bro, or top
Oh
6.
no, you can't look. I'll put it like this: if Stockton is, definitely Chris Paul is.
Chris Paul better than that,
But
man.
Stockton numbers are crazy. I didn't know he had that many damn steals, and he has a lot of
But
assists.
Chris Paul still made like 9 defensive teams. Stockton made like 3.
Yeah, because he just piles up. But if you look at it too as well, like just the impact he's had on franchises, they don't equate to rings, but his impact has been insane. Shout out to my little sister who just tagged me. So it really just comes down to that. But
Right.
I'm I don't know. I'm real happy to be watching it. Last year I wasn't really watching it. I was sick when Steph was out.
Yeah.
I didn't really watch the finals towards the end. And
I'm
then
excited about it, but I'm excited to see the Bulls and Bucks, even though it might be a sweep or 4-1.
no,
But the Rose and them got some man.
that's the crazy part that gets me with the Bulls. It's like y'all have talent. Like to me, if you just look at on paper, they should have the talent and to be able to go out and do what Minnesota just did. I just don't know why it doesn't come together. Because my thing is, they're not even competitive in these games.
No, they've been
Like,
losing bad.
what
Remember
the
the
emphasis
Nets? The
is.
Nets beat them like 138 to like no, it was like 118 to like 88 or something, 90, something like. The Nets blew
Man,
them
I
out,
saw
bro.
the Nets have them down by 40. The Bucks have them down by 40.
See, that's why it's
So,
part of me still keeping confidence in the Nets because I haven't seen them beat the mess out of. And
yeah,
they beat the
Charlotte
Bucks when
had
it
them
was just
down.
Kyrie. Remember they beat the Bucks on
Yeah,
a roll with just Kyrie. He had
yeah,
30.
Charlotte had them down by 40. The Warriors had them down by 40.
Right.
Britt, go somewhere with that, honey. I'm on the phone.
I still
All right.
don't. I don't know. I don't think so. She
Do
said,
we think Minnesota will beat Memphis?
I'm still gonna stick with
I
Memphis,
do.
bro.
This next game gonna mean a lot. They
Right.
do
If they
well
lose 2
first.
home games, it's over. They're gonna get swept.
I'm gonna still keep my first. It's adjustment. So I'm gonna still take Memphis. I don't think Ja will shoot 1 for 10 in the second half.
Yeah. They got Dylan Brooks, Bane. Yeah, they really don't. Yeah. I don't know, bro. It's kind of like teams get exposed a little bit in the playoffs, bro.
Like I say, you can win games just by playing hard. Like Utah did that last year. But
And the
when you
Knicks,
get
like you
into these
said.
crunches, when you get into the game, and at the end of the game, it comes down to can my best player get a bucket? You get what I'm saying?
So why you
That's what
say?
that's what it's gonna come down to. The quality of shots you're getting. The Warriors will always be able to get quality shots because of the attention Steph gets.
Uh-huh.
This is Nolan, but I'm gonna take Memphis as well once they settle down. Yeah, it was their first game. It was Memphis' first game, so I think they came out nervous. But
Yeah.
and
And remember,
Minnesota
Ja Morant missed
played.
like what 20 games. It's just kind of like they just
Yeah,
like I don't know. They'll be straight. They're gonna be all right.
yeah, and then Minnesota still got that adrenaline from that play-in game.
Yeah, from Patrick Beverly. Dog, I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie, that joke was funny. Dog.
no, it was funny,
Patrick
but
Beverly's
like,
hilarious. Dog.
no, I don't blame him, bro. You had a chance to beat your former team. It was still crazy,
Yeah,
but
they
like,
celebrated like they did celebrate like that was Game 7 of the finals though. That was
only
funny.
thing though is we can't have it both ways though. We can't say guys don't care and then get bad when they do show they care. Well, let's
Yeah,
be
if he
honest.
didn't care, right? He was
Minnesota,
like, we can go home. I can go home early.
yeah, let's
You
be
could tell that
honest.
he wanted to win. Like that's a good
Yeah,
thing.
that game was personal. Like I ain't gonna lie, the team trade me. I'm gonna probably talk some shit too. He was happy to beat them guys. I'm just sick that the Clippers they didn't have Paul George because I
Yeah,
think they kept entertaining the idea of Kawhi possibly coming back. Hop
yeah.
on, Dion. Let's talk about these Warriors. He probably busy,
To the
but
Warriors.
busy.
Hey, it
Nah,
been Warriors and Nets finals would be good. No, I ain't gonna lie. The Celtics got a chance to win it too. I ain't
I'm
gonna lie.
scared of
Celtics
them.
got a
I
chance
ain't
to
gonna
win it all
lie.
for real.
I want the Nets. I want the Celtics beat. I'm scared of them. Some reason, man, they just play the Warriors great. Even back to when Brad Stevenson was the coach, they just always played them well,
Man,
man.
that'd be a great finals though. Boston and Golden State. Man, I watch every game, bro.
I'm scared of that one. I ain't gonna
Yeah, you
lie.
don't want to play Tatum in no big.
No,
You don't want to play
I
against Jason
don't.
Tatum.
Some reason there's no answer for him. Like
Yeah,
even the
Tatum. I'm
game
not.
Steph
I think
got
he gonna have
injured.
45 tonight, bro. Against the
I
Nets.
think the game they got injured. I mean, Steph got injured. They was down like 10, but they was just like Boston was just like in sync then, man.
Just dog walking them up.
Man, I was like, dog, I do not
Well,
want
it's
to
good
play.
they got the first 2 games at home against the Nets because they can split. I mean, even if they split, then Robert Williams probably be back game 3. And then when he come, I don't know, bro. He ain't nothing going down in the paint.
I put it like this: you definitely want to get that first game. You definitely want to get that first game. I figured,
Oh, he changed
cause
his home shirt. Okay.
yeah, I figured you definitely want to get that first one. That first one, you never want to start down in the hole. But the thing
Yeah.
about these games, and that's why a lot of these guys was like, the analyst was like, blowouts don't matter because if these teams come up and even the series, they did their job. You know what I'm
Yeah, how many
saying?
times? Bro, I didn't see that a bunch of times. Like when I was following Kobe a lot, they got destroyed by the Rockets like by 30. Like, and they had nobody. They had Aaron Brooks. Remember, they got
Oh
beat
my
by 30.
God.
and they still won in 7. Like it's like
I remember when they destroyed them. Denver was giving them problems.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I seen the Lakers like Kobe run, like it wasn't no easy run. They didn't got blown out a couple times.
Dude, even with the Lakers, I saw them. It was 04 though, but when they came back from San Antonio, they was down like 2-0.
Yeah, the
That was
Fisher
that
hit that.
series.
The
Yeah,
Fisher
the
hit that
Fisher.
24 shot in Game 3, right?
Yeah, game 4.
No, so they
No,
really should have
game
lost 3.
5. It was
Oh,
game
okay.
5. Yeah.
So Fisher really won a series for them.
Nah, yeah, if they lose that game, they was going home. Because they couldn't, they had a problem with Tony
Oh
Parker
wait, was that
killing
the
them
one
with
Shaq
the.
scored and then Duncan scored that hook shot from like the free throw line and then Fisher came back?
Nah, Kobe had hit a shot, and then Duncan didn't even see the rim, threw some bullshit up,
Yeah,
and
that's
it
what
was.
I'm saying. Yeah, that's what it was. Duncan
Yeah,
was
I was
Kobe than
there
Shaq.
about to cry, especially after they beat
I
him in
still was
those.
going for the Lakers every year. They had 3 championships at that point. I still was going for them niggas still.
Man, hell yeah! I wanted 4 so bad because I'm a Kobe fan, and I wanted
Because
him to
outside of
do.
McGrady and Iverson, like Kobe was that guy. I'm talking about like them 3 was my favorite players.
But I was wanting him to get 4 in a row because Mike never did it. So I was like, please go get 4 in a row.
Right.
But they didn't do it. And then I
Hey,
was
I feel
hoping.
like Kobe left a lot of rings on the table. It was the NBA fault too. They vetoed that Chris Paul trade, bro.
What hurts Kobe is, and they was gonna lose, but the 2 that he really blew, it was definitely 04 and 08. That changes the narrative if they
Yeah,
win.
it does. Yeah, that's like when somebody try to say Kobe over Mike, it's like you really can't say that because Jordan never get blown out by 39 points in the finals. I was just
Yeah,
saying it's kind
but
of like Kobe. You messed up on 08, bro.
and
Kobe
Kobe,
messed up on 08.
he could not get up the court against the Pistons. A lot of it too was how the team was constructed. But
Man,
him
that
and
team was
Shaq,
horrible. If you really think that team wasn't that good, the Lakers like they was better off with just Kobe and Shaq. I think Gary Payton and Malone was just in the
well,
way.
people have revisionist history though. Malone was good. He got injured. Like he had
Yeah, he
30
got
against
hurt.
Rockets in the game. And then like he was kind of never really the same after that series.
No,
But
you're right.
that's what
Malone got hurt. You're right.
yeah, that's what happened when you're dependent on 37-year-olds. So. But that team maxed out as much as they could, man. Like I said, it's hard to
I
win.
just can't like. I like the Pistons. I'm glad we got the ring, but it's like I don't know how the heck we beat Shaq and Kobe.
I hate it was at
I
Kobe.
still can't believe that.
I would have rather them got that Spurs ring. I would have rather them got that
Yeah,
one.
the 05 one. Yeah, it's like,
Yeah, get the 05 one. Let Kobe get the 04 one, man. And then, like I say, the Boston one, because it was really hurt when I thought they was gonna tie it up at 2-2, and when they blew that game, I was like,
yeah, that's why when people.
I was ready to kill Eddie House. Eddie House was Eddie House was shooting that boy.
Eddie House, James Posey, and PJ Brown was on it. They role players.
Man, oh my God, Sam Cassell was hitting big shots. PJ
Hey,
Brown,
Cassell, he good. That nigga Cassell good, bro.
yeah,
Timberwolves and Clippers.
nah, but it like I say, hopefully it come down to it. You about to really see who big time, man. But
04 Kobe went through a lot with the trial too, so he was going through the trial the whole
yeah,
year.
he had the trial as well, playing on game day. But nah, I'm ready. Who the night? Oh, so it's going to be Hawks, Heat,
Yep.
Celtics,
Celtics, Nets, and then the Bulls, Milwaukee at 6:30 or 7.
and then the Suns close it out at 9:00.
Yeah, the Pelicans, I just don't know. Like
They getting swept, bro.
Yeah, the Suns defense too good, man.
Yeah,
They gonna put Bridges. They don't have no answer for Devin Booker. Like,
and the thing about the Suns, though, what I like about them is they're very efficient. Like you rarely see them bad shots. Even if it's a Jay Crowder 3 and he might hit the side of the rim.
I love their bench too, bro.
Hard open shots.
Mm-hmm. Cam Payne, Cam Johnson. They got Torrey Craig. No, Craig not gonna play as much as Johnson and Payne. And we got what's the name too? JaVale McGee.
Yeah.
They role players good. Like Crowder, much as I be talking about Crowder and Bridges, they both great role players though, really. If you think about it, they roll, they got some great role players, bro.
What it's gonna come down to them is can they beat Golden State in a 7-game series? Because I'll tell you this, Golden State is not afraid of them guys. Golden
No,
State like we better than y'all. We just want to
yeah,
get
because
to
I'm
y'all.
like, because even if you say Booker not
Yeah,
going to outscore Johnson. I mean, the two shooting guards, Poole and Thompson together. They're gonna put Wiggins on Booker, and then Curry gonna outscore Chris Paul. I mean, I know scoring ain't everything, but Chris Paul gonna have his hands full with Steph, man.
I just look at it as their game plan is going to be to take Steph away. And now the way that Clay looked like he got his legs under him, and now with Jordan Poole, can you afford to really deny Steph? Can you afford to just sell out? And then there's gonna be the games that you are selling out, and he's still going crazy. So I'm just now, even though it was one game yesterday, the pace they played at, how deep they can go into their bench,
Yeah,
you got to
and I
think.
see what you're saying too. I know you ain't want to play the Nuggets, but it's kind of like now I'm looking at it like
I'm
it's
kind of
better that they
glad
play
they
the
are.
Nuggets rather than the Timberwolves because the Timberwolves.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying like Nuggets get them like they just really just got Jokic. You can handle them 4-0, get your chemistry together in the second round. All right, you don't want to play
yeah.
the Timberwolves in the first round.
Timberwolves. What's the name? Just messing around because he don't know no better and come out and score 50.
Right.
Anthony Edwards.
Oh yeah,
He,
Edwards. Yeah, he a rookie. That nigga ain't got no. I mean, not no rookie.
yeah,
Wait,
he'll
that's the
come
second
out
year, ain't
like,
it?
y'all, he
This is the
like,
second year.
shit.
This is the second year. Yeah.
He just gonna come out like, man, y'all can't guard me. I don't care. That boy gonna
Man,
be
the NBA in
dangerous.
good hands, bro. This draft they
It
saving them,
is.
and then the last draft.